What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we're going to be looking at Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as XRP, USD, as well as the current coin market cap. As you guys can see, I have pulled up right now. It looks like the bottom is in for a majority of the cryptocurrencies, which I am actually super pumped about. You guys can see in yesterday's video, we talked about the fact that we kind of bottomed out when we found a bottom on majority of the cryptos. As you can see, Litecoin looks to have hit its bottom at around $67, while Bitcoin doing the same thing at around 9,500. We have Ethereum bottoming out at around $247, and XRP hitting its bottom at around 27 cents. And this was where the best buying opportunity was. We will continue off discussing this, and now I do believe we're going to start to rally up even higher, starting the next run to the upside. So it's going to be pretty freaking awesome. If you guys are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up, and let's jump into today's episode. So as you guys can see, we have broken 13.8K or 13,800 subscribers on our way to 14,000, absolutely crushing it. Yesterday, we put out a video in regards to it's official. The bottom is in for XRP, Ripple, as well as Bitcoin. And we know that is definitely the truth because we're starting to see that massive rally happening right now off of Bitcoin and off of XRP and a lot of the other altcoins. So I am super excited. As you guys can clearly see, top 10 cryptocurrencies, everything is practically up. The only thing down is Bitcoin SV and Tether, but Bitcoin SV was up double digits yesterday, so I'm not really surprised. But you know, we can see Ethereum up 7%, Bitcoin 2.8, XRP 4. We have Bitcoin Cash up 2.85. We have Tezos up 13.6. We're absolutely crushing it, and I'm super excited. As you guys know, and I mentioned in yesterday's video that I did have a plan in regards to what my trade was going to be. You can see I'm sharing it really quick right now, but if you guys want to get the actual updates for my positions, you have to check out my Patreon. That is linked in the description. And with that, I do have a huge announcement for you guys. I have completely revamped. For those of you who have me on Patreon, you're totally fine. But for those of you who are coming into it, you know, I've totally revamped my Patreon, so definitely make sure to check this out. It is linked in the description. I wanted to make this more personalized and more specific towards and catered towards your guys' needs. So as you guys can see, I now have 3 levels for tiers. You can see the first level is in regards to what specific type of trader you are. If your main focus is XRP, then you will see my XRP trades here. If your main focus is Litecoin, you will find those Litecoin trades here. If you're Bitcoin specifically, you'll see those Bitcoin trades here. We then go into 2 or 3 other categories. We have the gold trader package, which will allow you to get the Bitcoin, XRP, and the Litecoin chart. We then have the crypto lounger tier, which you can see has everything shown right here. And then we have the crypto TV platinum tier, which has everything shown as you can see right there. So these are definitely all going to be more personalized and catered towards your needs. If you had specific questions for your trades and you wanted to see my trades, you will be able to find all of that information on my Patreon. So I highly recommend you sign up to that. More specifically, moving on to DueDEX, you can see my tier is absolutely crushing it right now. My current buy-in was, my entry price was $9,600 and the current market price is over 10K, which means we have a margin level of $159, giving me a 35% return on my investment, which is actually incredible and amazing. And if you guys had me on Patreon, you would have been updated with that movement. You can also see after a slight tweak of my DueDEX chart, you can see we are still setting these higher low movements, and there's a very good chance I will be changing this position right here. And obviously, if you guys have me on Patreon, you will know what I'm going to be doing in reference towards tweaking these charts. Now, to just go up and look at the other cryptocurrencies, you can see clearly where the bottom is for these altcoins. You can clearly see that the bottom was in on support. We had to tweak the charts ever so slightly to find the clearance and to find the support. And yes, maybe my most or maybe 2 trades ago, I did come out in a negative and my stop loss did clear, and I might have came off with a $10 loss, but with the fact that with a small correction now and we've kind of revamped the chartings, we actually were able to profit over 33%. So we actually were able to recover the losses from the previous trade, and now we're up an incredible amount. So we're actually doing very, very, very well. With that being said, we have now confirmed the 4th higher low on the charts here. We have 1, 2, 3. This is the 4th one for Litecoin. you can see the clear purple uptrend, and these are the factors of clear support, and we have also clear resistance, obviously 77 being that resistance level. Very good chance we will consolidate out in between the channel we're currently stuck in, probably eventually hit 73, you know, consolidate back down, and then blast up even higher, probably retesting that $90 to $95 resistance that I was mentioning before. Specifically, let's look at XRP, then we'll look at Bitcoin and Ethereum. You can see with XRP, we have a clear uptrend showing with the resistances being, or sorry, with supports being retested at around 27 cents. It makes sense, but the fact is we have the uptrend here. We have a resistance at 33 cents up top, and we have a clear support at 27 cents. We've retested this 3 times in the past, confirming this is a strong support. Very, very, very high chance now we're going to be bouncing off of this, not having that bearish cross on the MACD, and we're going to see that reversal upwards, probably going to hit a slight resistance at 30 cents once again. We know we're capped at 33, but we're probably going to see that consolidation needed, eventually retesting 30 to 33 cents, and then, you know, slowly consolidating upwards, eventually clearing the uptrend right here, clearing this. I'll just draw this out, illustrate it, make it look a little bit better. Maybe something along the lines of this, retesting there, and then we are either going to see a big pop or a big, you know, correction downwards, but we won't deal with that until we get there, and that won't be until, you know, mid to end of March. But for as of right now, very good chance we're going to consolidate, probably hit here, maybe blast up even higher, consolidate back down. This is where we're trending at. This was a great buying opportunity for you guys, like mentioned in yesterday's video. 27 cents was the bottom, and now there's a very good chance we're going to continue to move upwards, so I don't really recommend selling off right now. Maybe moving your stop losses a little bit higher and basically locking in those profits that we definitely need. Now, in regards to Bitcoin and in reference to the DueDEX charts, obviously, hopefully you guys have DueDEX already by now. This has been mentioned over and over again on the channel. If you don't have DueDEX, I highly recommend you sign up so that you can follow these trades on my Patreon as well as on the YouTube channel. This will allow you to follow along with when we short the market. It will allow you to follow along with when we buy long and leverage trade the market as well. So definitely check that out. It is the first link in the description. But now, following this movement, we can clearly see that we've bottomed off support. You can see we had the consolidation we needed. We fell back down, hit support at 9,700, and now we're starting to move up higher. So it's a clear certainty that we had 1, 2, maybe 3, 4 higher lows, or 1, 2, and then the third higher low right here. A clear indication that we are hitting the bottom, and there's a very good chance now we can extend this up and then eventually anticipate a movement of the sort, something like this, shooting us back up and retesting the resistance up top there. And I will, in a second, show you guys specifically what that is. It's a little bit easier to see on the Bitcoin trading view chart. So I have this pulled up. You can see the pattern that we're seeing. It's more or less a stair step sort of movement. We have that movement here, stair step up, we have the movement here. We're going to see that same thing kind of happen. You can see the pattern following suit. So we retested our resistance up here at around 10,200. We corrected back down to about, or we even went higher, 10,004, corrected back down to 97. This was a great buying opportunity. This region right here, we bought in specifically, and it's not too late, but we specifically bought in at 96.75, which is an amazing buying order. We have our stop losses set at 9,300, but we bought at 96.75. 96.75 is right here. This is literally the lowest point on the chart. This was the lowest point right here. Very good chance we'll see the consolidation, maybe hit resistance at 10,000, see some more consolidation, and then I think we're headed right up to almost $11,000 on Bitcoin come this next run. So I do believe the next couple of days we will be expecting to see another couple of days of long bullish movements up to at most $11,000 in the short term. As for long-term bullish, I think the sky's the limit, and we could very easily hit $13,000 or $14,000 within the next couple of months on Bitcoin. But if you guys are following that trades, you should definitely sign up for DueDEX. And that pretty much wraps up everything with Ethereum, and then I guess that will wrap up the video. We could see on Ethereum, there's a very interesting pattern forming. We have a clear uptrend, which is interesting, sort of like this. this purple uptrend, but we're also kind of encased in what appears to be like some sort of opening wedge, or an open wedge. We're hitting resistance here clearly. We're following this uptrend. It looks to me like it wants a dump. Now we're still overbought on the RSI, so it looks like there needs to be a little more consolidation, a little more trading sideways. I would stay away from Ethereum personally right now, because it does look to be a little overbought, a little overextended, and it's kind of difficult and intricate to kind of figure out the exact technical analysis on Ethereum. I think the ones that are most easiest to read right now are Bitcoin finding its bottom, XRP finding its bottom, and honestly even Litecoin with us finding its bottom. Specifically, Bitcoin is the best because we can short and long this coin, and I do think we're going to be seeing a retestment of almost $11,000 very, very, very soon. Otherwise, that is going to wrap up today's video. If you are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up, and let's get us above 14,000 subscribers. Peace.